It's currently 8/16/25, roughly 12:05. Let's go back to my other video, spoiled versus the non-spoiled. Like when my sibling used to ask, why did he get to do all this shit? How can we get to do this? How can we get... And Shorty, well, like I said, my young boy years, my parents separated while I was roughly 5 or 6. And only job she had to do was watch me, and my pop would pay her to watch me, but she wanted to go out. But like it's ironic because up the street, a male, it was 2 males, older brother, younger brother, had the same situation. Their pops, and they were roughly the same age. It had the same situation. Brother intelligently would bring his friends over because he had to stay in the house all the time until the younger boy, who was roughly a year or 2 younger than me. See, if I was 5 or 6. Well, they didn't get him around the same age, but basically he was like a 6 or 7, 3 to 4, like almost a 2-year gap. So the brother intelligently would bring his friends over and let him have company. Just couldn't get too crazy because he can leave the house because the young boy was too young to leave, so he had to stay around to watch him. Nobody else. His pop was at work, like my pop, always at work, and his mom divorced. So intelligently, he would have his friends come over, and even I guess for older, had Jones come over because his little brother was too small to be coming with him, or he had to stay in the house to watch him. So she wanted to go out and leave the block and do what she wanted to do outside of the house, knowing she had a little sibling. And I'm like, what are you crying about? I would love that job. You mean to tell me? Well, see, I'm me anyway. Well, I get to stay in the house and have fun with my peoples and get paid to watch you. I would have loved that job. And she cried because she couldn't go out and have fun and do that. And intelligently, I would have just had fun on the weekends. Can we go to my mom's house? Or let him go to my mom's house on the weekends? Didn't want to do that. She wanted to go out and party and have fun every day. But then later on in life, as I said in spoiled versus non-spoiled, as every teen have that desire to want to leave the house, but then being intelligent, like, all right, where am I going to go? How am I going to provide for myself? Et cetera, et cetera. And buckle down and stay in the house till about 18. The bright side, he's able to go out, worked, and did whatever I wanted to do to make sure that I wasn't always in the house and stayed busy and see with the mentality, I'm going to get out of the house. I'll be able to get out of the house at 18. But see, saving up money like an emotional little bitch too at that point in time if I need to get out of the house. But later on in life, Shorty, she got mad and like, how come he get to do all this? I'm like, because he stayed in the house. Or even my father would say that because he did what he was supposed to do. When I asked you to do your shit, you didn't want to do it. That's why. He was loyal to me. See, as I said, the ungodly want what the godly earned. He was loyal. I needed you another 2 or 3 years. My papa could have retired handsomely. And she could have gotten all that she desired and more. She wanted to be a smeezy breezy and live the street life and then get mad. And it, like I said, like how when I got my workers' comp and got a bullshit payout of about 80 grand and gave my mom 55 grand, gave my pop 5 grand, even gave her like a stack or 2, and the other sibling, a stack or 2. So that is the multiverse smacked you in the face with what you could have had. She saw what I'm now having, and really a watered down version of what she could have had she chilled for about a year or 2, and just did what the bull did. My papa, he's already on the way out of his job. He just wanted to retire, work a little bit harder to save a little bit of money to put into his 401k to have more money when he retired. She wanted to be selfish and worry about herself. So then years later, when I'm now entering into was teenage years, about 15, roughly the age in which she left the house, and still live at the house though, obviously, but having them, hey, can it do not really, because we fucked up now because of you. See, she all worry about, no, this is a watered down version. Really, I'm busting my ass working. He give what do I get wherever I want? Yeah, granted, when I graduated from middle school, I got like a 4-wheeler, and me being the child I was, I didn't even get the Banshee that I wanted. I got a Blaster, knowing it cost 2 or 3 stacks less than what the Banshee cost. So he was going to buy it for me too. Me being a righteous, humble son, said no, I'm just happy to get it. I guarantee if it was her, she probably got a Bentley. But it shows the mentality of Israel or the world on my top, talking about how come he get so much favor? How come call me Joshua, Caleb, if not call me Joshua? When the other 22 tribes said no, we can't take it. I have 1,500 videos from 2015, first video. Stand together, fall together. Even though it says 3 years ago, go on my Facebook, Don I&I&I, go back in 2015, it says stand together, fall together, even though it's deleted. We'll watch the video. It's saying make a list of demands and send them to Congress. Basically revolution. And been making over 50. I got them on my laptop. Like I say, if I feel like you're getting time to, I might re-upload. I might say fuck you. Leave the Bible verses and the surahs there, what's sitting together, fall together, the video that mostly matters. You know about the videos were content, like Check Up, Save the World, and 420, aka Reconfigure Your Mind. But Stand Together, Fall Together is the one that really, and on top of that, for all y'all blacks, it was during Obama's last presidency. Wish I did it before, but like I said, Facebook, 2015 or 11, end of 10 through 15. Conscious content. Nothing but conscious content. Uploaded nothing but conscious pictures and books. That's why he gets so much favor, because in the time, especially all y'all blacks anyway, Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Mike Brown, it was a call to arms and not to justice. And you wanted to be like fucking Israel that said go back into captivity and party with your enemies who was doing this to you. See how all that George Floyd happened? But then as soon as she hit the fan, it went from George Floyd to free healthcare and education, which they didn't get. But see how they took all hijack over your movement? And George Floyd still don't have a protection act. But yet the Asians got one. The ABCs got one the first 100 days of Biden. See how he walked over you? So you wanted to party with your enemy and started, instead of partying with the one whom is of the same hue of you. But like I said, I'm from Philly, but the outskirts, he ain't from the hood anyway. Even more so. This cracker doing all this. Cracker's doing all this spiritual negative shit. Even more so. If he's black and has that background, I'm riding with him even more. As long as he ain't a coon or a sellout, he can be bougie. Like I said, your favorite rapper walks around with $5,000 apparel, sitting around the house doing nothing. That's supreme bougie. So as long as he's not a sellout, and for the people, I'm riding with him. But see, jealousy is a bitch. It made them sit down, not do anything because they didn't agree with personality, and now riding with those who are below mine and don't give a fuck about their own children, like his daughter, because while she was trying to destroy me and mine, her kids is in foster care, and one even died in foster care, and ain't give a shit about her fucking kids. That's why I get so much favor. You don't like it, nigga, eat a dick and die. Or come see me, and I'll beat the shit out of you till you die. Return to Dark Side of Candor.